Good. All right, well, Paul, you lose your starting pitcher after one and have to use 10 pitchers in this game. Come out with a win against the hottest team in baseball. It's got to feel pretty good.
It was, it was just one of those games where, the continuation of fighting throughout the entire ball game. A lot of things transpired early. I got word that Bartolo wasn't feeling particularly good, and he said he wanted to give it a shot. And after the first inning, we went ahead and made the change. And as you guys know, we ended up having to go through quite a few people to try to get through the game. But a lot of guys had big nights. Rosie, Doze, of course, Buck. That catch he made, I don't know if you can do anything much better than that. And our bullpen, for the most part, they got us through. The Indians did what they do. They came back twice in the first 3 innings, added on a couple late, and we still found a way to get it done. So just give the guys a lot of credit for finding a way to win that game.
Brian Dozier's been clutch for you guys all season. And when he comes up in that moment, how confident were you with that at bat?
You're just trying to keep the line moving. I think in the back of your mind, he's the go-ahead run. But you're just kind of hoping something good happens and Joe gets a shot and all those type of things. The next thing you know, he hits one of the opposite field. He's had a handful of them over there this year, probably more than he ever has. I just think it shows continuation of his becoming a more complete hitter. But that was probably as explosive as our dugout's been all year when that ball cleared the right field wall. That was quite a moment.
Is this way up there as far as impressive wins when your backs are against the wall and everything that is on the line right now to come out and have that kind of gritty win?
We've had some, but as far as being down to the wire and knowing that we have a chance to go ahead and inch ourselves closer. We know the Angels are winning and all that, but we're trying to take care of business ourselves, and tonight was a really good step in the right direction.
Paul, did you have any time before the game to have an emergency start from Bartolo? Was it after you started?
No, I knew he had some symptoms that I didn't feel were going to be prohibitive. We have some guys that have been battling some sinus and different things, and I guess when he went out there, he told Neil and Eddie that he didn't feel great, but the more he threw, the more he felt like he could give us, he told him he could probably give us 5. But when he came off after the first, I just told him I appreciate him trying to go out there, but I thought it was best for him and for everybody we go ahead and change it out.
You mentioned Buck's a bit of speed again, breaking the Twins record for stolen bases, and then also that incredible catch there in the 8th.
A couple of really big hits, too, the insurance run in particular. But, the defensive side of the game, leading off the inning there with Kipnis. When the ball's hit, you don't really think he has much of a chance. Full extension and picked it off the ground and somehow was able to still corral it and maintain control. It's happened, quite a bit throughout the year, but every time he does, you have to kind of marvel at what he can accomplish out there.
A little scare in the first where Dozier and Bruce collide on the play. What did you see there? And with how hard was that collision?
It was, thankfully, we came out relatively unscathed. There was, obviously, body meets body at a pretty high speed. Kind of a strange play in that Joe knocks down a line drive, and, we got a runner laying down at first base, but his reaction was to try to get the out at first instead of throwing to second. But Doe's reading the play and saw that Cologne had a little bit of a late jump, was able to get there. Dangerous play, but it was good to get it out.
Good to see Kepler's okay. He threw out Encarnacion at the plate, and then also got a double off a lefty.
Big throw. After the confusion that I caused there, we were able to throw out a guy on a base hit on Bruce there. With the open base, I wouldn't mind if he would have walked him, tried to go for the strikeout, but a fastball kind of drifted back over, but kept aggressive, and the throw was right on the money.
Going to make a visit, and
I messed up. It wasn't one of my shining moments. Won't be the last time. A little easier to laugh it off when you win. I wanted Duffy to get through Santana, and then after the wild pitch and the open base, I was going to make a change, and I just reacted to the wild pitch. I should have known that we had just made the visit at the start of the at-bat, so that was, I try to be calm, but sometimes you get excited, and I reacted obviously too quickly there.
Molly, what was your emotional state while you guys are going 1 for 14 with runners in scoring position?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we still had some good at-bats. You know, the execution of trying to move runners and get guys in. You know, we had some chances maybe to bunt at times, but we kind of went for the big innings knowing their offense. And you know, we got them when they counted at the end.